Welcome, friends. So the following channeling came through in my latest video where I talk about emojis being a pathway to telepathy. So this channeling speaks to communication and then speaks to a concept that has come through just recently around the limitless self. So oftentimes we talk about the higher self and the small self or the ego self. And what came through recently was the limited self and the limitless self. And what I like about this is that it, for me at least, it removes this hierarchical energy around some of the labels that we've been using to, again, put these things in separation, yet they are one. So I'm going to let the channeling speak for itself. As always, friends, until next time, stay curious. Communication comes in many different forms in which you already use, sometimes without even acknowledging it. When you think about communication through the body language, you begin to realize that language is already beyond words. And when you can acknowledge the fact that communication is beyond words, your mind can begin to expand and play being the operative word here, into what might be possible. When you think about the information you derive from a pause after a question, you realize that you do not need words, you do not need form, you do not need images, you do not need symbols. A simple moment of silence can speak volumes. Until you stop limiting your perspective of what is, you will not be able to embody what is. So finding what resonates to hold on to, not in grasping, but to hold on to ground you, to help then allow you to expand into what is beyond what you have seen and felt and known since you have been brought into this world, into form. For you know much of what is, and yet you are not attuned to the level of consciousness that can actually allow it to be brought forth in physical form. Whether or not this is true by your scientific perspective is again something to explore in terms of what is limiting yourself from expanding from the limited self into the limitless self. For you truly are limitless. You are only limited when you believe yourself to be so. And when you identify all the ways in which you limit yourself, you understand why it can take so many lifetimes to step into, to embody, to express as and through the limitless self that you always are. Begin to notice the ways in which you limit yourself. Start there, for that will have a domino effect in allowing yourself to see the limitlessness of the potentiality and the possibility that is before you, for all. It is not for one, it is not for a group, it is for all, for it is all, you see. You cannot contain it. You can ground into it. Your body is the container, but your body is limitless. But your body can ground the energy to express out into the world. So even seeing your body beyond what and how you have seen it thus will be very pivotal in many journeys that are before you. More to come on that. We will leave with this. Be not what you think you are. Be what you are. For you all are, and everything is. And thus it must be so. We leave you now and say good day. We are with you. We love you. We are you. Expand the possibilities of who and what you are. So I was seeing a flower unfolding at that last moment there. And I'm getting that silence was important to allow those that are listening, watching, to just notice what arose in that moment for them. And you can return to it and see with a more tuned conscious awareness as to what is present. And there's more to come with that too. Okay, friends. So I'm going to leave that there, and as always, until next time. This is why I say this. This is why it came through a long time ago. I didn't realize in the moment, but it's all making sense. It's unfolding like the flower. Until next time, friends. Stay curious.